When I speak lovingly, softly, you don't get it. A Zen stick is needed. But I don't do intentionally anything. It just happens whatsoever. No thought, no decision, no intention. Don't worry, today night there will be fan. Oh yeah? For tomorrow. Because in next days, we will not be doing like dynamic, like Kundalini, like Nataraj. So then fan can be okay. Otherwise you do Kundalini and then you put on the fan is not good. Everybody will fall sick. So fans are coming. Oh yeah. Any no question? No question here. I have finished all.
Gurudev,
Yeah.
one question you have not answered. What's the difference between disciple and follower?
For that I need 2 lakh rupees. I will tell you practically.
What was the question?
What is the difference between a follower and a disciple? First you become my follower, then disciple. When you are ready to be disciplined, then you become disciple. Otherwise you remain follower. You want big answer? Bolo, bolo, bhai.
How everything is happening. I'm not able to understand that. Is there anything which I can choose?
Nothing. Except one thing. You can choose self-remembering. You can choose to be present. You can choose to remember that you are again and again. You live in forgetfulness, that too is a happening. Happening means when you wake up in the morning, you wake up. It is a action, it is a doing, the doer is needed, or it happens that the waking happens. When in the night you sleep or sleep happens. Can you choose not to sleep? For how many days? Where is the doer? What the I can do? Any amount of will be failed. If you try, you will go crazy. You will be put in the madhouse. When you eat, you digest. Or it is happening. When you breathe, you are breathing. Yes, in pranayam you breathe. But the breath is coming, breath is going. All the activity happens because the breath is coming, breath is going. The moment breath leaves, can you do anything? You think you are doing, you think you are choosing, you think you like, you think you hate, you think you love, but it is all happening. It is programmed, what you call conditioning. As Joshua said that he likes acoustic music. It is called acoustic. Acoustic. Speak once, Manish. जोर से बोल.
Acoustic.
Acoustic. Okay. Acoustic. Acoustic. Am I right now? Acoustic. Acoustic. Okay. Acoustic. Means which is not digital. Electronic. Which is not electronic. But you play electronic music, na? You also play electronic. Isn't it? Huh? Ajay. No, you like it. It is a conditioning. You can change your likes and dislikes. You can replace anytime. You are eating German food. German food has its own flavor or something. Like there are foods Chinese, Indian, Punjabi, like that. There is a German food, something like that. I think no. Okay. Okay. By the way, you like Chinese food. You are eating Chinese food. Then suddenly Punjabi food is introduced. You will say, I hate it. It is too spicy, too oily. But by the way, if you are compelled to live in some place where nothing is available, you will start eating only that. Within few days or within few months, you will be conditioned with that food. Isn't it? Now the taste has developed in the machine. Call it software. हो जाए. Now say about 10 years you are eating that food, working hard in the fields. And then you go to Gujarat. There you will find dal with water only. There is no dal, just water. And they call it dal. Ho jaye. And they put sweet in it. You give that dal to any Punjabi and see the result. Punjabi needs solid dal. Solid. They can digest. Gujarati. Now Gujarati people find difficult to eat Punjabi dal, maa ki dal or Maharani dal, which is called black dal. If you eat one full of katori, what? Bowl, small, you are gone. In one small course. Means even maybe 2-3 spoon will be too much for you. So what is all this? It is a conditioning of the machine. And you attach yourself to the machine and become that, then you say I. Then you suffer. Suffering comes only from attachment. Here, we are different people. Different taste, different liking and dislikings of each and everything. Now, as I have heard that in Tara room, there is Tara, there is Gyanda, there is Sakshi. One wants AC, one does not want AC. Oh, yeah. Now, how to manage? You are making yourself weak and weak and weak, becoming weaker every day. How? Because following your own master who is guiding you. That whispers inside and you immediately act or react. You don't go with the situation, with understanding. You don't use your understanding. How you can use if there is not? First, you have to develop that. How to develop that? You have to practice, you have to experiment. Now, Sunil is sitting. I called him from Mysore for cooking because he can please many more people. So I called him specially. He came on 17th. So I told him to cook and let. He, he came to me today, maybe tomorrow, and he was talking to me. He is innocent boy, illiterate, not sophisticated, not cultured, not civilized. But he has common sense and intuitive capabilities. He gets so fast what I say. Most of the percent, say 80-90%, he manages. 10-20% somewhere behind it remains. He has a little block. If that goes, he is gone. He says, Gurudev डर लगता है. Means there is a fear. Then I asked him how you will get out of it from your own fear. If you protect it, if you nourish it, if you cooperate with it again and again, when and how you will come out of it. Then I gave him an example that here is a seashore, there is an ocean, and you don't know how to swim, and you want to learn swimming. How you will learn? If you don't enter, you cannot learn. And you are afraid that until I know swimming, only then I will enter, then it has no meaning. There is a ocean of fear, and you are afraid. And you want to get out of your fear. How you will get out? You please tell me. If you go on protecting, following your fear, embracing your fear, not entering, not facing it, avoiding it, escaping it, you will become more and more and more fearful. And day by day, you are losing energy. You are getting old. Every day. The more you grow, the less capacity to have for experimentation, for practice. So when you will start, face the fear. Enter into it. Now, what fear he has? I'm talking about Sunil. Fear which has no meaning. I told him that now you are in Mysore. You left Delhi behind. So what you are going to do with this mobile? So don't buy new card. Don't connect to your past. Because you yourself have closed the door. You sold your house. You came back here. You quarreled with your brothers and sisters and mother. Now relationship you have broken and you have no friends there. Then don't keep this. Keep your mobile with you, but don't buy new card. He said, okay, Gurudev. And next day, I wanted to tell him something. I came from my room. Nishkam was there. I asked Nishkam, where is Sunil? Now he started hiding that he has gone to buy the card. First he did that. I said, no, you tell me where he is gone because I have certain work. The sound is okay. Then by the time when I was talking to Nishkam, he appeared. And Nishkam told me that he has gone to buy the card, SIM card. You call it SIM card. Okay. When he came, I asked him where you were gone. And he said, I just was walking. Now this is the fear. Telling me that I went to buy a card, SIM card, because I told him not to buy. So he must have told me that no, Gurudev, I need for some time. I will use for certain time. He would have said me something. No. Gurudev. What Gurudev? चीतों को क्या कहते हैं? चीता. Leopard. Gurudev is a leopard. Or a lion. Will eat you. And he knows very well that unexpectedly, extremely, I am loving. He knows that. Still he is afraid. Just this much. Okay, if the fear is that Gurudev may not like, and it is an assumption, imagination. You are assuming in your brain, this system is working, the fear is working, that the brain assumes that Gurudev may not like it. So not to tell the truth. And it is totally assumption, imagination. This fear will keep you telling lies, hiding things. On the one side you want to grow. That is your desire. You want to bloom. On the other side you hold back. How I can work? How and when it will become possible? Isn't it? That's such a simple thing. Am I hard now? Talking nicely? And he understands very well that this fear has basically no meaning, but still is not able to come out of it. Such a simple thing. And we think we are great. Osho sannyasin. Osho. Deep down, we are same humanity, wearing maroon, that's all. Attaching ourselves to Osho, that's all. Same mind, same psyche, same behavior, same understanding, all bullshit. Now I took the name of Sunil because he will not mind. But nothing is better with Manish or Tanmay or Yogini. Ho ja? Aryaman Madhukar. Afraid of nothing. Means if you meet the line on the way and you are afraid, it has some meaning. It is actual. Or you have robbed the bank, or you are afraid to be caught. It has some meaning. By chance, you made some accident and somebody is killed. Now you are afraid that police is coming. It has some meaning. But what it has meaning? Simple things. But you are afraid. Okay, be afraid, enjoy. You enjoy your fear. Fear is your real friend. That is why you don't leave it. Not even real friend, a girlfriend. हो जाए. Now fear is happening, anger is happening, jealousy is happening, love is happening, seeing is happening, walking is happening, talking is happening. What is not happening? And you don't understand and you call yourself software engineer. हो जाए. You attach big names to you and you just remain as stupid as anyone. You are working all the time with the computer. You can't see that everything is happening in the computer. You do this. What a scene comes in the computer. But you mechanically go to this, go to that, open that. It is happening, sir. It needs a trigger. Triggers comes from all around. There are stimuli. The buttons are pushed by itself. But you think you are doing. Eyes are seeing. The tongue is tasting. What is not happening? Whatsoever you think you do, if you go deep into it, it is happening. You can resist a little. Means when there is a urge to go to the toilet, you can resist. But how long? Going out, the material you are carrying inside is happening. What is not happening? If you understand this much, 90% problems are gone. With simple understanding. For that, you need not do dynamic and Kundalini for 10 years. Since how many years, Madhukar, you are doing dynamic Kundalini? How proud he is. Even the things you think you do, you don't do. It is the hard disk or the soft disk is doing. You are born with the hardware. It is called hardware. And then the software by parents, by society, by teacher, by gurus, by gurudevs. You go on collecting and acquiring knowledge. And when it is need, immediately the output come. But first input is needed. Suppose your brain is vast, then you will dislike the music. You are listening or the brain is listening. Brain, which is condition, which is start. This is this, this is this. It is just reacting, that's all. I'm not saying that there is no good bad. Actually, it is not. But still, there is good bad. But if your brain, if your mind has decided, then it is conditioned, it is colored, it is not true, it is not reality. How it can be real? It can be real if you listen it properly, and the way of proper listening is that whenever you listen anything, your mind should not interpret it. No interpretation. No liking, no disliking, no judgment, no judging. Just silent available. Just available. And you will know all the subtleties of it, what it is. And that will be a objective understanding, real understanding, which is not polluted by the conditioned mind. So the question is, what is happening? Everything is just happening. The birth has happened. The death is near. Oh yeah. In between, you are disillusioned with the idea that I am the doer. You are not. Okay, go on believing and suffering. Believe and suffer. Just listen and get out of it. I declare you that you are not the doer. Accept my statement, start living, and you are out of it. If you have any doubt anywhere, come and get your cleared your doubts. You think you are managing your life? What a joke. No, sir. Yes, this illusion is given to you that you are the doer. And you have believed so much in it that you are totally hypnotized. And my work here is to dehypnotize you. हो जाए एक अच्छा सा ये अच्छा है I'm not giving you anything. I don't have anything to give you. You paid to me to dehypnotize you. I am a dehypnotizer. You know, these sound machines sometimes needs dehypnotizer. You know that? There is a cassette or some instrument which dehypnotizes the demagnetizer. Oh, that is demagnetizer. Demagnetizer. I mixed. See, wrong information is inside. So it is coming. You are hypnotized with the ideas you have. You are only suffering because of your wrong ideas, wrong beliefs, wrong desires, wrong thought, just thought. You are loaded with your own thought. I say your own, actually it is not your own, but you have owned it. You holding, just don't hold. Leave it as it is. It will go and you are free. You have to, you have not to do much, Naveenji. Listen very carefully. If you understand, there is no need to come to the next camp. But if you don't understand, you have to come many more camps. You are burdened by your own thoughts, your own idea, own liking, own disliking. That creates again and again in many forms a suffering for you. If you are free of your own thoughts, whatsoever they are, you are free person. If you find any flaw, you tell me. As Tanmaya says, I hate this Sufi music. From where it comes? And it is nothing a thought. She used to weep in the first retreat when she attended. It was really too much. She could not bear that Sufi music. But sitting there and weeping, after a long time she told me. Then I said, why you are listening, why you are sitting there? If you don't like, you don't come in that session. But she will come also because she likes something else. Until this idea remains in the brain, the suffering will remain. Find out. Insect. Insect क्या बोलते हैं? हैं?
Dissect.
Dissect. Dissect. बोलो ना. हंसो मत. बोलो.
Intersect or dissect?
Intersect. Not insect, intersect. Intersect your thoughts. your ideas, your beliefs. There are real things also. If it is real, some solution can be found. But if it is imaginary, then whatsoever you do, it will bring no result. There are real things also. I'm not saying everything is just like that. But generally, you are suffering your wrong ideas, your wrong beliefs, your wrong likings, dislikings. Now, this is also a wrong idea that I am the doer. One should meditate every day, sit silently at least for 5 minutes. When you go to bed, you just sit down first. Close your eyes. Light is already off. You just go back and watch the whole day whether you have done something or it has happened and conclude. Don't be in a hurry. Be authentic in your answer. Be with it. Meditate over it. Contemplate. And if the answer comes, no, it has happened, it has happened, it has happened, it has happened, then let it go deep in you. Then before anything happens, you will see that it is a happening. When you see things are happening, you are not the doer. Where is the suffering? Or where is the enjoyer? You have transcended the duality. But one has to practice. One has to do some concrete thing. Now, this breathing is happening. First, you decide whether you are breathing or it is happening. When breath leaves, what happens? When breath leaves, what happens? You are declared dead. Isn't it? You are declared dead now or not. Means what? You cannot see, you cannot listen, you cannot smell, you cannot feel the touch, no activity. It means the prana is the real doer, not you. Meditate over it. Because of prana, all the action happens in the body. Where come you, sir? Who are you? Where is your identity card? Has it a photograph? You are a assumed, believed identity. There is a functioning in life, but there is no you. This machine is functioning by itself and quite well has its own intelligence, full of wisdom, and you interfere, the so-called you, and make mess of this machine. Make mess. The life is happening in this very body. Otherwise, you see the whole animal world, birds, trees, they have no problem. Any problem? Do any bird needs a doctor? One mosquito bites you and you need a doctor. Oh yeah. You start trembling. Oh, how weak you are. And you are the most intelligent species in the whole living world, human being, who has given the chance to know oneself. A dog cannot know, cannot become aware of itself. He has to live through the instinct. But you can live through your awareness. As you become aware of this manifest world through the senses, if there are no senses, you cannot become aware, you cannot contact this manifest world. It is through eyes, through nose, through ear, through tongue, through touch, you contact this world. But if you want to contact yourself, you withdraw the whole energy from the senses. Because senses are outside door. It brings you out. You don't need them. When you go in and want to know who you are, no senses are needed. That is why when you meditate, you close your eyes. Sometimes you put something here. Because these two are major senses which consumes a lot of energy. 80% energy only eyes consumes out of 100%. That is why when you close your eyes, you can meditate. Once you know the whole thing, you can meditate with open eyes also. No problem. Nothing will distract you. So my sir, my beloved one हो जाए, ठंडे हो गए. It is thought-provoking talk. You are thinking. All the karma, all the deeds are done because of prana, because of breath. And how you know that this word exists? You know. You know that you are, and you know that the world is. Isn't it? How do you know? What makes you know?
We are seeing it.
You are seeing it. What makes you see, sir? You are seeing, I know you are seeing. This much intelligence I have. How you are seeing? Which makes you see? What makes you see? We have explored that actions are happening because of prana. Right? Is it clear? You agree all? If no, If anyone does not agree, raise the hand. You don't agree?
No, I just don't understand.
Pardon?
I don't understand. I need
Ah, you don't understand, but it is not a disagreement. Yeah, Nadia, I can understand that you don't understand. Wait little more. I cannot consider your case. Have you saw any time a dead body, dead person? You have seen? What is difference between the dead body and you? Life. What is life? Energy. What is energy? Good, good, good. Come. See, prana means breath. Okay? Can dead body breathe? No. You breathe? That is why you are asking question or saying, I don't understand. Dead body can? So talking happens, seeing happens, activity happens, movement happens because of prana, because of breath. This you don't understand. When the breath is not there, no activity can happen. You cannot see, you have disappeared. The very seer has disappeared. Simple thing I am saying, that activity which this body is doing, if you want to use that word, like the eyes is seeing, the ear is listening, the nose is smelling, the tongue is touching the body, the tongue is tasting the body, giving you the touch. This only you come to know when the breath is coming, breath is going. Means when the life force, the life is moving. When breath disappears, all activity disappears. It means you are not the doer, this breath is the doer. Because of breath, every activity is happening. Now it is clear? More? Yeah, more clear. It will become. Meditate over it. Now I am asking the second question, how do you know that you are and how do you know that the world is?
through the senses.
Through the senses. Achha. Senses are you. Meditate. Who is speaking? Consciousness. So what is consciousness? You come to know that you are. In deep sleep, you don't know that you are. When in the morning waking happens, what happens? Consciousness arises, isn't it? The moment consciousness arises, you come to know that you are. You become aware of your existence, that you exist, isn't it? The moment you become aware that you exist, you become aware that world also exists. It has not disappeared. It appears simultaneously that I feel that I am and the world is because of consciousness. If consciousness disappears, as in deep sleep, knowing also disappears. So knowing happens because of consciousness, action happens because of prana. These two principles are working in life. One principle is breath, the other principle is consciousness. If there is no consciousness, you don't know anything. If there is no prana, there is no movement. These two principles works together and creates the duality in the manifest world. So, sir, because of consciousness, knowing happens. Eyes are seeing, the message going back, reporting somewhere, and consciousness knows that this is a tree, or this is it, or this is it. These are simply doors. In itself, they have no. It is because of consciousness. Again, consciousness, which you actually are, not what you believe in. What actually you are. To say consciousness. Because of consciousness, you know that you are. That is why you are consciousness. How I come to know that I am? Because of consciousness. When consciousness arises, this thought arises that I am, this feeling arises that I am. Consciousness makes me know that I am. On the arrival of consciousness, I arrives. So it means actually what I believe that I am so and so, I am not, but I am this consciousness. And this consciousness, if we explore further, whether it has a form, it has no form. That is what actually we are, or what actually I am has no form. So this is a disillusion that I am this body. This is a wrong belief. Yes, there is a body. Agreed. But I am not this body. I am pure consciousness. Consciousness, a faculty to know. Without consciousness, you cannot know. Without consciousness, knowing does not happen. The first thing which I know is that I am at the arrival of consciousness, as in the morning, in the waking state. The moment I wake up, the very first thing I know that I am. Not I am this or that, a Indian or German, a Gurudev or Sakshi. No, just I am. Pure I am, without any label. Then comes second thing, that I am German or I am Gurudev or I am Sakshi, and so on. If you are married, husband comes, you become wife. So it is in reference, in relativity. If there is no husband, how you are wife? So wife is a function, not a reality. Mother is a function, father is a function, doctor is a function, engineer is a function, not a reality. Reality is that you are consciousness which has no form, which has no name, which has no label. You have to explore that. You have to realize that. When you realize your formlessness, your namelessness, all fear disappears like anything. Because you are like vast space, exactly like vast space. Now you cannot say this I am because it is no form. And space is all one. It is not divided anywhere. All the divisions are imaginary. Just imagine. Here you are sitting. So what is here? Space, isn't it? Now you have put this four walls. Do you think you have divided the space? Suppose this space dies, where it will go? To Canada or Australia? It will remain here. Space is all one. It is a human belief or it is a misbelief. If consciousness happens to these walls, they will think I am this. Immediately will be afraid I should be not distracted or destroyed. It will have all the efforts to protect itself. Because you believe you are the body, that is why all the time you are doing only one thing, protecting yourself. Because you are afraid. The once you know that you are like space, which has no boundary, which is space-like, which cannot be destroyed, your fear is gone. What you have renounced? Only the idea that you are a person, that's all. This imagination you have renounced. This is real renunciation, that you renounce your false personality. You don't have real personality. You have real essence, not personality. Essence you cannot destroy. Essence is that which cannot be destroyed by any means, by water, by fire, by sword, by anything. How you can kill space? How you can burn space? You are like space. You are the space. Now it depends on you when and how you believe it or know it. The moment you know, you are free. Let us come to the reference point that everything is happening. Knowing is happening that the trees are green, or this is a Sufi music, it is a acoustic music, it is digital music. This knowing is happening because of consciousness. Activity whatsoever by this body is happening because the breath is coming and going. What you call life force, which also has no form. Has no form. Both principle have no form. So where is the choice, sir? Where is the choice? It is illusion. You are listening. There is a rapt listening, but think little, meditate little, and now you will have 21 days.